This is Lady Bird Lake. A guy by the name of Jason John was last seen on February the 5th after he went out to Austin on Rainey Street. Rainey Street is about a 30-mile drive, is about a 1 mile away from this particular area of Lady Bird Johnson Lake. And Jason apparently was a 32-year-old and had been reported as a witness vomiting by the lake and falling into it. The medical examiner's office stated toxicology results showed that John had no illicit substances or medications found in his body, according to the report. But another guy by the name of Clifton Axtell, a 40-year-old, was found near this location on the morning of March the 5th. It was unclear how he entered the water and drowned, as it was an unwitnessed event, and his cause of death is listed as undetermined. His obituary describes Mr. Axtell as a man of compassion, wit, and capacity to capture beauty and truth in his art. It begs the question, what was the truth regarding how he ended up in the lake? A 33-year-old by the name of Jonathan Honey went missing on March 31st, 2023. Mr. Honey lived in the Washington, D.C. area, but was reportedly in town for a bachelor party. His body was recovered April the 1st, 2023 on Rainey Street, and the cause of death was ruled as accidental. It was further reported he was trying to find food and then went missing. Also in April, a 30-year-old named John Christopher Hayes Clark was discovered April 17th at 1:20 p.m. at the eastern end of the lake. A bouquet of flowers still marks that spot. His 12-year-old son's mother remembers Mr. Hayes Clark as someone with a big heart that could brighten every room. Some of the families of the men who have gone missing are begging the police for answers. They truly believe that there is something going on in this lake. Many of the riders of my car are about the same age as the victims. They also believe that there is a Lady Bird Lake serial killer. A serial killer is a person who murders three or more people. Victims of serial killers often have something in common. If there is a Lady Bird Lake serial killer, then his victims do share the fact that they were young, male, all drowning in accidents. They were all in their early 30s. They're all just having fun. It does not appear to be suicidal, according to the FBI. It is a myth that most serial killers travel interstate. Most serial killers work in a defined area, and this lake is one of the defined areas for this killer. So is there a serial killer in Austin? People do drown in lakes all the time, but there is also reported to be a fifth body, and it does beg the question, is it a coincidence, or is there a Lady Bird Lake killer in Austin? The Austin police have released a statement regarding the suspicions of people that believe that there might be a serial killer in Austin, and they are investigating but have seen no evidence of foul play so far. This is Johnny Uber. These are some of my observations.